morning students, welcome to the live online classes. Today I am going to continue with Geography chapter 6, Minerals part 3. Last time I was doing mineral fuel, okay. Today also I am going to make you understand the same topic, okay. First, okay, what is a mineral fuel? So, before going to the mineral fuel, we have to understand what is a fuel, okay. Fuels are natural, okay, source of energy of heat and light, okay, like coal, gas or oil, which on burning produces energy in the form of heat and light. These resources, this supply or wealth are called power resources. Why they are called power resources? Because they give us heat, light and energy, okay, which are used to run machines in industries as well as in agriculture, okay. It is used, okay, for generation of electricity as well as to power tractors, okay, tillers, harvesters, etc. And also it is used in transportations, okay, in different kinds of transportations like, okay, automobiles as well as aircrafts as well as railways, okay. So the first fuel that comes to our mind is wood, for example, okay, was one of the first fuels to be used by the humans and is still the primary source of energy. So wood is the primary source of energy. So primary means first hand, okay, first hand. So the first fuel that was used by the people, okay, who were living on this earth was wood, which gives them would give them warmth, okay, light, heat, as well as, okay, it gave them fire to basically keep wild animals at bay, okay. So they can produce heat, light, fire and keep animals away. So they can light up dark caves also. So wood, for example, was one of the first fuels to be used by the humans and is still the primary source of energy in the world. Mineral fuels on the other hand, mineral fuels on the other hand, okay, are mostly found in sedimentary rocks. So I have done this sedimentary rocks, okay. There are how many types of rocks? Igneous rocks, metamorphic rock and sedimentary rock. So mineral fuel belong to the sedimentary rock. Mineral fuels are also called fossil fuels. They are also called by a name FOSSIL, fossil fuel, okay, preserved fuel, okay, because they have been formed from the fossilized remains. So they have been formed from the fossilized remains means preserved, okay, remains of prehistoric, okay, dead and decayed plants and animals. The dead remains, okay, which are found buried inside the earth or buried deep inside the earth, okay, in rocks are called fossils. Fossil fuels are non-renewable. Okay. So what is a non-renewable resource? Okay, a source of energy that will eventually run out after use. So let's take for example petroleum or petrol, okay, or gasoline. When you use this, okay, fossil fuel, once in your car or a scooty, what happens? It gets exhausted, it will run out, it will get finished. It cannot be used again and again. This is known as non-renewable. Fossil fuels are non-renewable resources since they take millions of years to form. So to make these fossil fuels, it takes millions of years. In your book it is written hundreds of years, but actually it is millions of years. And once exhausted, once it is used, okay, once it is used, it is gone forever, okay. So coal, petroleum and natural gas are mineral fuels. Mineral fuels falls in the category of non-metallic minerals. As you can see, petroleum, coal, okay, natural gas falls in the category of non-metallic minerals, okay. So the first thing we are studying is coal as a mineral fuel, okay, COAL. So coal is made from the decomposed means decayed plants and animal remains that have been buried under high heat and pressure over millions of years. Now, these sedimentary rocks are formed into layers after layers. They put pressure on the lower layer as they pile up, like piling up books. When you pile one book on top of the other, what happens? The pressure is felt at the bottom books. So coal is formed from the decomposition or decomposed remains of plants that remain buried under high heat and pressure. So there is heat inside the earth. There is heat inside the earth. So the middle part of the earth is called the core. Last time only we studied. Core is very, very hot. It is semi-liquid. It is in a semi-liquid form. So there is sunlight which heats the earth also. So what happens is there is heat inside the earth as well as outside the earth. Are you understand? So why there is heat outside the earth? Because of the gases which basically are polluted. This basically absorbs the sun heat during the night time. So coal is formed from the decomposed remains of plants and animals that remain buried under high heat and pressure over millions of years. This inflammable organic substance. So whenever we are talking about why it is called, this coal is called organic substance. Now organic means which has got life. But this coal is made from the living animal which has been dead in the prehistoric times. And this is inflammable means can be burned or ignite. This inflammable organic substance found in sedimentary rocks is rich in carbon content. So it is rich in carbon content. C-O-N-T-E-N-T, content. So it produces huge quantities or huge qualities of heat when burned. However, not all coal used is of the same quality. It comes in different qualities or quantity which has level of carbon content. So different coal has different carbon content, which says the quality of the coal. So different coal have different carbon content. Not all the coal are same. Higher quality coals produces less smoke. So if the carbon content is high of the coal, then it produces less smoke. Number one. It burns longer. L-O-N-G-E-R, longer. And also it provides us more heat and light, that is energy. So these are the specifications that we find of a good coal or high content coal or high quality coal. Than compared to the lower quality coal. Therefore there are four main types of coal. So there are four main types of coal according to the carbon content. What are the four types of coal according to the carbon content? Number one is peat. Number two is lignite. L-I-G-N-I-T-E, lignite. Number three is bituminous. B-I-T-U, B2. M-I-N-O-U-S, bituminous. Number four is anthracite. Now these four types of coal are different from each other, and they have carbon content which are very different from each other. So let's read the first carbon content coal, that is known as peat. That is known as peat. Now peat is a soft dark brown coal, and it is the first step in the formation of coal. So coal, the first coal to be formed was known as peat. It is the first step in the formation of coal. So the making of coal started from peat and slowly became lignite. From peat, what you get? If the peat coal becomes older, it turns to lignite. It turns to lignite. And slowly becomes lignite after pressure and temperature increases as sediments is piled on top of it again and again. It is an inferior quality type of coal. So inferior means low quality type of coal. This peat, not lignite, okay, is the low quality type of coal and has lowest carbon content So what is the carbon content of the peat? 50 to 60% only, okay, and the amount of energy stored in this peat is measured. It's not in a book, okay, but I'm giving you a brief idea. Energy density, okay, energy density. I'm writing energy density, okay. Carbon content is 50 to 60%. Energy density is how much? Okay, I'm writing it here. It is 15 mJ. Okay, I'm writing mJ per kilogram. So what is mJ? mJ means megajoules. Okay, 15 megajoules. Okay, per kilogram. Okay, so you can see the energy density is only 15 here. Okay, you can see the difference there. So because of this energy density, its heat is also very less. Its energy is also less. And another thing you have to understand is it has a lot of moisture. If you have a lot of moisture in the coal, then the energy density or the capacity of carbon content as well as the energy will be very, very low. Okay. The second one is lignite. The second one is lignite. After peat, okay, what happens to the coal? The peat coal will change into lignite, okay, due to intense pressure and heat, okay. Lignite are brown coal. So these are dark brown coal, but these are brown coal. It is the lowest quality of coal only. This is also the lowest quality of coal. The carbon content of lignite is, okay, what is the carbon content? So I am writing Cc, okay. Carbon content of lignite is, okay, 60 to 70%. Now you can see the percentage also. There's a difference, okay. It contains more amount of sulfur. Now this lignite is basically mixed with sulfur, okay, then mercury, okay, and moisture. So it has high moisture, okay. It has high moisture, so I'm writing high here, okay. Then carbon. So you can see why it is called the lowest quality of coal, because it has too much amount of moisture, okay, less than the peat, okay. Lignite has higher heat content, okay, than peat, okay. Lignite can produce more heat than peat, but still not the most desired form of coal, okay, used by the humans, because it emits more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere than harder coals that we'll study after this, okay. So it emits more carbon dioxide. So this lignite is not used by the humans. This lignite, okay, this peat is also not used by the humans in that domestic household, okay. So I am going for the third one. The third one is, okay, bituminous, bituminous coal, okay. They are classified into semi-bituminous and bituminous coal, okay. Semi-bituminous coal is not of good quality, but bituminous coal is of good quality. So in a book it is only written bituminous coal, so I am doing bituminous coal, okay. So the bituminous coal is formed as more pressure is applied to the lignite. So after lignite, it turns into bituminous coal, okay. From peat it turns into lignite, from lignite it turns into bituminous coal because of the heat and pressure. The greater the pressure applied, the more water is expelled out. So if the pressure is more, so let's take for example, if, okay, this is a cloth, okay, which is drenched or soaked in water. If I squeeze this, okay, cloth, what will happen? The water will gush out or expels out, okay, because I am putting pressure. So here also, because of the layers of the sedimentary rocks, which is putting a continuous pressure, what happens is the water basically water content in the coal basically gets, okay, expelled out. So what will happen if water is taken out? What happens? There will be more carbon content. There will be more carbon content, and there will be more heat content. So it can give you more heat, more carbon. Okay. So more carbon means it is a good quality of coal. Okay. It is the second highest quality of coal. Now you can see it is considered as the second highest quality of coal. With carbon content which is found, okay, so what is the carbon content of this bituminous? Okay, it is from 70 to 80%. You can see here, okay, and energy density, okay. So I forgot to mention the energy density of lignite. I'm writing it down, okay. And so energy density of bituminous is basically, okay, 27, okay, megajoules per kilogram, okay. Whereas of lignite, or number 2, energy density, energy, E-N-E-R-G-Y, energy density, I'm writing it down, which I forgot to mention, okay. It's basically 18 megajoules per kilogram of lignite, okay. So you can see here the difference. First was 15, this is 18, this is energy density is 27. So you can see how much heat it can give you, how much energy it can give you. You can see the difference by this number only. Okay. Now we are doing the fourth one, the coal. The fourth one is the most, okay, used coal by the industries, okay, not industries, but okay, household. Bituminous coal is used by the steel and cement industries. It is also used in electrical generation. So the bituminous coal is used, okay, in producing steel and cement. It is also used in electrical appliances, okay, not electrical appliances, but for electricity generation and also coke production. But when we are coming to anthracite, okay, this is a dark, okay, black coal, okay, this is the dark black coal, and this is the highest, number 1 quality of coal. It is very hard, has low moisture. Now you can see it has low moisture. So if you have low moisture, you have more carbon content. So what is the carbon content? Okay, CC, carbon content is 85 to 90%. Okay, and what is the energy density? Energy density of this coal, it is 33 megajoules, okay, 33 megajoules per kilogram. So you can see it gives you more heat and energy. The amount of energy given by this coal is 33 megajoules, okay. So anthracite is used for space heating, room heating. It is used for room heating as it burns longer. So it burns longer. That time I was talking about this one, okay, number 1, okay. It emits less smoke, okay, and also it gives you more energy, okay, it gives you more energy, which is suitable for using in home heating stoves. So this coal is used in stoves in homes for heating your room, okay. It is a clean fuel, okay. It has less impurities as compared to other coal, okay, like peat, lignite and bituminous, which produces less smoke than other types of coal, okay. Now we are moving on to uses of coal. uses of coal. So, coal is used to generate electricity, electricity. Number 1 point, okay? It is used to generate electricity. Okay, it is also used in producing, okay, used in production or producing of steel, cement, and chemical factories. So this coal is used as an alternative source of power, okay? Alternative source of power. Because when there is no petrol or electricity, they use coal to generate electricity and use machines also, okay? So in chemical factories it is also used, okay? Now, number 3 point is coal is used as a domestic fuel. It is also used as a domestic fuel, okay? Why domestic fuel? Okay, coal can be used for cooking, okay? Cooking food, giving us heat and light also, okay? Now, we are moving on to the second mineral resource that is known as petroleum, okay? Now, Petroleum, petroleum. The word petroleum has been derived from 2 Latin words that is known as petro, P-E-T-R-O, petro. Petro meaning rock. It means rock, okay? Whereas oleum means, okay, oil. So you can see here, it's known as rock oil. It's known as rock oil. Petroleum means rock oil. It is also an inflammable, okay, oil. So it can also burn, ignite, okay, and give us heat, energy, and light. And it is also found in sedimentary rocks. It basically is made from decomposition of organic matter, okay, decaying of organic matter which is found both in plants and animals. Petroleum is drilled, okay, drilled. Now I am using a new word, D-R-I-L-L-E-D, drilled, okay. What is a drill? Drill means, okay, bore hole. It is also known as borehole. What is a borehole, okay? A hole or a passage made by drill machine on the surface of the earth, to take out minerals from deep inside the earth. So petroleum is basically dug or digged, okay, with the help of drilling machines, okay. Petroleum is drilled out from the oil wells. Now where do you drill this? It is drilled in the oil, okay, well. Okay, oil wells, okay, and then sent to refineries, and after, okay, extracting petroleum, okay, but after getting petroleum, it is sent to the factories. These factories are called refineries. Now, these factories are called R-E-F-I-N-I-E-R-S, or refineries, okay, N-E, okay, R-E-F-I-N-E. Sent to refineries so that they can clear the petrol, okay, or filter the petrol or make it pure, okay. So, in its natural form, petroleum is basically a thick black liquid. It is a thick black liquid. If you see petroleum in its original form, it is a thick black liquid. But when you buy petroleum, it is a, okay, what we call whitish or transparent liquid, okay, because it is refined or it is, okay, cured in the refineries, okay, where impurities or mixed metals are removed to obtain useful products such as petrol, diesel, kerosene, as well as jet fuels, okay, aeroplane fuels, lubricants. So now what are lubricants? It's oil as well as grease that we use, okay, for in electrical appliances. And plastics are also made from the petrol, which I'm coming to, and bitumen also, okay. Now what is a bitumen? Okay, in Nepali it is called, okay, Ko Okar Law, okay. So you can see my Nepali and write it. Ko Okar Law. Coal tar. Coal tar means it is basically tar, okay, which is used for road surfacing, okay. Now I am coming to that, okay. Bitumen is a black mixture of hydrocarbons. It is a residue of petroleum, so it is a waste product of petroleum, okay, and are used for making, okay, the surface of the road. If you go to the road is black in color, so we call it tar in English. This tar is made from the bitumen. This tar is made from the bitumen. It is used as road surfacing and roofing, okay. It is also called, so this petroleum is also called liquid gold. Why it is called liquid gold? Because it is very, very expensive after gold, okay. It is also called liquid gold because of its high price and value. When the gold price rises up, the petroleum price goes down. But when the petroleum price goes up, then the gold price goes down. There is a relation between a petrol and a gold, okay. So these are the two, okay, minerals that are very, very expensive, okay. Now we are going to use of petroleum, okay. Now uses of petroleum. Use of petroleum or uses of petroleum. So I am writing uses of petroleum. So it is used as a fuel. The first one is it is used as a fuel for locomotives. Locomotives means engines, okay, which powers engines, automobiles, okay, four-wheel vehicles, two-wheel vehicles, etc., aircrafts as well as ships for transportation as well as, okay, other forms of, okay, what we call automobiles. It is used for generation of electricity. It generates electricity. It supplies energy or gives, okay, electricity. As you can see, electricity is made from the water. But when the electricity, okay, goes off, they use alternative sources of power like coal or petroleum. Okay. Then number 3 is has in lubrication. Lubrication means, or lubricants means, okay, it's basically oil or grease. Okay. Then used in the manufacture of petrochemicals. Now petrochemicals means, okay, basically a chemical obtained from petroleum, such as plastics is made, polyester fabric is made. Polyester fabric means synthetic cloth, and paraffin wax. Now what is a paraffin wax? A type of wax used for candles, okay. Now you can also use this wax to cover your hands as well as feet because, okay, it provides relief from arthritis as well as, okay, sore joints and sore muscle pains. With this, okay, I have finished up with petroleum. Thank you for listening. Hope you find this lesson useful. Thank you for